Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the transition to Twitch and just some of the things that have been going on in her Dee and Natter's world. I know many of you guys are probably expecting a Shook After Dark tonight, but for a myriad of reasons, I'm going to be canceling tonight's stream as I figure out what exactly I want to do on there and what the future of Shook After Dark really looks like on this channel. Also, my voice is going a little bit, so I don't know if I can really sit there and talk for 3 hours, but that's just part of it. My life outside of YouTube has been really stressful lately. I'm having some problems as far as my living situation goes right now. I just want you guys to know Shook After Dark isn't going anywhere. Live streams aren't going anywhere here on my channel, but just bear with me as we get our footing in this new era. Okay, all that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys. So for this part of the video, I wanted to talk about what exactly she has been up to. We already did discuss some of the initial impressions and what she has been up to, but it doesn't seem like this has sunk in for her. She still thinks that she's going to be getting her channel back. She won't take any responsibility for this. She clearly just blames this all on the people that reported her on Twitter, and she says that she was set up. Well, who exactly set her up? Everyone was telling her not to do this Omegle situation, but she was the one that continued to do it. So that's why my sympathy is pretty low when it comes to that. And the fact that she can't take any responsibility for her part in this. Girl, you're lucky that you lasted this long. So Chantal is upset because Dee is back. We've talked about this in the previous video. Dee has returned. She was seen at Natter's den, but there has been speculation about whether or not she's been at his den and she hasn't even gone home. People have suspected because Chantal said that she saw Dee's purse there when she went over that one time, and that means that Dee was probably there. Was Natter telling Dee to hide while Chantal was there? Was he secretly recording her while she was there as well? Because we know that she has gone over there yet another time since she has filed her report. She even talks about how she caught on to what he was doing. He was trying to get her to admit certain things, and he was going to have a recording of that conversation. But of course, this just gets very messy because they're not allowed to be speaking to each other at all. She even has spoken to the detective and told him about their conversations. She made a fake Facebook called Maria Pondu. I don't know, but she made a fake Facebook simply to talk to Nadir, and she has told law enforcement about that. It's just pretty interesting. I guess she's not going to face any consequences for this, but he's not allowed to talk about her. It's a very interesting situation. I would advise her to stop being cocky. As we know, she's not going to listen to anything that I have to say, and she's going to continue talking about him and doing what she wants anyway. She says that Dee has this big, ugly purple purse, and that is how she knew exactly she was there, you know? So they have both been lying to us. That's what I'm thinking. Like, so Nadir and Dee have both been lying to us. Shocker. They've already done it before. Nobody expects them not to lie. Just to see such a blatant lie while she was there that entire time. Of course, this should be taken with a grain of salt. I believe it as a possibility that she never left, but it's Chantal we're talking about. Why would someone leave their purse? I understand leaving some slippers or maybe a bra, but leaving your purse? You need that, obviously. Since being escorted off of YouTube, Chantal has made a total of 4 platforms: Patreon, Twitch, and TikTok, and Twitter. All of those accounts are new. The VIBs are continuing to support her, but I understand that a lot of them are getting frustrated with this new situation. It used to be just her YouTube channel, but now you have to follow her around on Patreon, OF. People are starting to get really frustrated, especially because 2 of those platforms are paid platforms, being Patreon and OF. She claims that she's going to be streaming on Patreon and that OF, she's going to be putting up some regular videos, but Chantal doesn't want to put in the work that she's going to need to put in to make this work. Last night she went live on Twitch, and in 1 hour she got 1,000 subscribers. Is that what you call it on Twitch? Maybe followers. I'm not sure, but she got 1,000 followers in just 1 hour. And when she went over to Patreon, she was acting ungrateful about it. People pointed out to her how great that was, but she simply said, "Is that a lot? Girl, for 1 hour on Twitch, that's incredible." She moved over to her Patreon hug box after being live on Twitch for about 30 minutes. The side chat was really going in. She was uncomfortable. She didn't really do much to entertain. She was eating with a back scratcher yet again, I guess to cause more controversy, but she didn't like the Twitch situation, even though it's going to be her best bet. When it comes to streaming on YouTube and Twitch, I mean, Twitch, it's the most likely platform that your subscribers will already have and be familiar with. But she's still trying to figure out how this works, how she can make money, and how she can exclude people other than her VIBs, right? Because we know that Chantal does not like to do open chats. I mean, she was getting absolutely wrecked over there. She wants it to be her hug box, her VIBs. But she also wants to have 1,000 people in there because she was upset on Patreon because she only had about 60 people watching and she's used to having 1,000 people watching. So when she went over to Twitch, she had that 1,000 viewers at one point. I think she got up to around 900 people watching at once, which is a lot for Twitch. She doesn't understand that. And she also doesn't understand that she's going to have to work. She's going to have to put in some work if she wants to build up this platform on Twitch. She's not going to make money right away. She's going to have to get approved. She's going to have to follow the rules, and she's going to have to be consistent with her live streams if she wants to make Twitch work. I just can't see her doing that. She wants the money now. She's used to getting the money for doing nothing, but now it's like she has to do something in order to stay afloat. And I don't know. She hasn't really proven that she is able to do that at all in the past. And based on her behavior right now, it doesn't look like she's willing to do it either. Trying to figure out, is she going to come back? Is she not? And she's not willing to stick to another platform while she waits this out. But she needs to. She needs to stick to a platform. I suggest she takes Switch, I almost said Switch, Twitch seriously and does the streams on there because, like I said, that's the most popular platform besides YouTube. That is her best bet. But if she's not willing to put the work in, she's just going to fade into obscurity sooner than we thought. It's really now or never for her to get her butt in gear and really take this Twitch situation seriously. If she doesn't, she's going to be relatively unknown in a couple of months. It happens that fast. She needs to strike right now while the iron is hot and set this up, or that's it when it comes to her online presence. The crazy thing is that she has about 100 people that are willing to pay whatever price she sets, right? Well, $10. She doesn't have 100 people willing to pay $50, which is her upper tier on Patreon. She has people that are willing to pay, willing to stick around, but most people aren't willing to pay and give her money. They want to watch her for free. Let's take a look at this post on Twitter, one of her new accounts. She has made a Twitter in the past, but she was essentially run off. Now she has no choice. Here's what she has to say. Oh, forgot to mention that since reaction channels are able to snipe my Patreon and OF content, when I go live, I will edit and upload my streams into reactions and upload them onto Pete's channel. Go sub to Pete's of My Mind. And she links his Twitter, xmenxpert. This to me feels like a tricky situation. I don't know if she's going to be able to do this or not. A lot of people are suggesting that Pete's might lose his channel if she does this, but I can't say for sure. I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to go for her. But the problem here that I see right off the bat is she's going to edit and upload. She's not going to edit anything because once again, that requires work. And I think that's going to be her downfall. She's not willing to put work into anything. She could have her Twitch up to 2,000 followers by now if she took it seriously. But since she's not able to make that money until she's able to establish herself and become a partner, she's not willing to work for free. But it's not even that. She didn't put any work into her YouTube channel when she was on here. She wanted to just turn the camera on, and that's all the effort that she put in. Shocker. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. Today's comment comes in from yesterday's Girl Talk video. This comment comes in from Freya, who says the following: Amber definitely paid Becky for those, the rings. Poor Becky doesn't want to deal with Ringgate. And how do you guys feel about this situation? It seemed like Becky really needed that money. So did Amber pay her for the rings so that someone out there, specifically a hater, wouldn't end up with the rings and know Amber's true ring size? Or is it that Amber just won't admit that 6 months ago she was a size 10.5? It makes sense that her ring size would go down because she lost weight, right? This whole situation is the last time. This is the last time I will address this. The last time, period. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.